Well, I just realized I hit the wrong gosh darn recording button. I hit the virtual camera again, like I did with PalWorld last week. Thankfully, I realized the issue before I finished the stream. I just had a bunch of technical difficulties for anyone watching this on YouTube, but I already started the game, but no biggie. I didn't actually get anywhere. I could start it over. I just explained that I love this series. This is part of a long-going series that's been around since the DS days. Yeah, I had no idea this was coming out until today. It just happened. It came out, and I thought, well, I'm streaming that tonight, so here we are. Maybe I'll download the Twitch thing later instead of relying on this version of the recording, but we'll see. Anyway, let's try this again. Experienced, please. Yes. Let's hear this story again.
Ah, the great sea, serenely orbiting the core of the shattered earth. But don't be fooled by that peaceful glimmer. There's a crisis brewing, a water crisis. Mysteriously, this most vital commodity is going bad, corroding metal limbs and mechanical hearts alike. Scarcity is inevitably followed by strife. Already the Royal Navy is enforcing strict control over resources. The tenuous peace secured in the Age of Heroes hangs in balance. And as hardship spreads on the tide, tensions are rising to a boiling point. It would take only a small spark to set it all off. However, these issues are not what's bothering Captain Quincy Leeway.
He's missing
With
an
his
arm.
submarine confiscated by the Royal Navy, the weight of unmet expectations press heavily upon him. Yet word of where his precious vessel is being held could mean a shot at redemption. So, bottling his self-doubt, he heads out to gather his ragtag but loyal crew. Together they must reclaim his ship. And after that, adventure out onto the high seas, and for our good captain, a second chance at living up to his legacy. And perhaps even a place among the heroes of SteamWorld legend.
Alright, now we're in this. Miss Clutch, do you read? Wow, loud and clear, Captain. These VecTech communication devices sure are a wonder. VecTech, huh? That's a reference to some story content from previous games. And not a good reference either. Indeed, they'll come in handy on the mission before us. These dastardly diesel bots are holding my submarine somewhere in this compound. How did they manage to nab the sub from you anyway, Captain? A tale for another time, miss. The entrance is just up ahead. Find a way in and rendezvous with Mr. Hotchkiss, my bad. While you two handle the guards, I'll locate the sub. Ha-ha! Aye, aye, Captain. You're so cool. Okay, right, don't know if I like that particular writing. What did it just say? Space move. Okay. And we can see on the ground that is covered by moving. I need to look around for a way to open that door. Look up. Hitting that trigger mechanism should do it. Actions, 1 of 2. You have 2 actions per turn. Use these to move, attack, or activate abilities. When you shoot, your turn ends immediately. Left control, select action. Okay, so I've got keyboard controls. I would prefer mouse controls. It should be set to move to... It should be set to adjust the camera based on where my mouse is, but it doesn't seem to be doing that in aiming mode for some reason. That dude sounds a little old. Halt! State your business, Steambot! Oh, I'm here to, inspect your moorings? Yes, that's it. Bah! Only unlisted diesel bots have clearance to enter this facility. But I'm sure we'll find some grunt work for you in our stockade. That's all you Steambots are good for anyway. Dang, subterfuge didn't work. Lock and load, Miss Clutch. Golly, I better find cover. Unpolished foghead? The writing could be better, but it's kind of adorable. Okay, move to cover. Select reload action. Okay. Sorry, I'm used to playing this on a DS, not a PC, so I'm getting used to having to combine all these keyboard commands. I'm gonna try something. Controls. Execute action or interact, space or turn, cancel action, escape or right click. Next or previous action, up or down on the middle thing. Instead of left control and left shift. Okay, I like that. Wait, previous crewmate next, select crewmate. Map, skip, submarine. Okay. Why isn't the map moving? If you change the target angle when aiming a weapon by moving the mouse. Enable edge pan. Oh, if mouse capture is enabled. Okay. So I'll got it. There we go. Ah, it's much better. I have to reload after every shot, huh? So yeah, if it wasn't obvious, this is a tactical style game. Okay, I want to move. Why isn't she moving? Oh, I need to move here. Okay. Tutorial could use just a little bit of work. But this game did just come out last week. Came out on the 8th, specifically. And wait. Open door. Freeze! I better sprint for cover. I won't be able to shoot once I've sprinted, but better safe than sorry. Gotta make sure I take him out. Let's amp up my gun with power shot. This turn, your primary weapon attack deals +1 damage. 4-turn cooldown. Let's move the camera so it's not over my target. And then you might notice I can do this. Heck yeah. Dang did you say dang foghead? Oh! He multiplied. Zelda Sheik said, can you reload now instead of waiting until the next fight? Good question. At the moment, I'm just trying to learn the controls. Playing this on DS was really intuitive back in the day. Well, playing the first one. Playing this on mouse is real weird for me, but I'm trying to get used to it. We've got you outnumbered, intruder! Oh, rust buckets. Wesley! Not to worry, Miss Daisy, I've got you covered. Switch active crewmates. Select a grenade action. Ah, and I see my actions are down here in the corner. Launch a grenade that deals damage in an area. Well, of course, we want to... Let's hit the two guys that are hiding. Oh, I got all three. Awesome. There we go. We should have showed these scoundrels what's what. Oh, wow. Thank you, Mr. Hotchkiss, sir. No need for formalities now that you're part of the crew, miss. Right, sir. Man, I was gonna comment on the way they're speaking. They're so posh. I couldn't find the word for it. Capital job, you two. I've got eyes on the submarine further inside the complex. Make your way over here and keep the Navy bots busy. Alright. Okay, I can see the switching commands in the bottom right now. Now we want to move over here. And let's move him up behind. Might arguably have been better to swap their positions, but oh well. She actually has more HP than he does. What are we dealing with over here? Okay, I think if I shot a grenade right on top of this thing, it might get all three of them. If I can even do that. Alright, I'm going to move her up here. And him here. Oh, wait, what? Oh, I didn't realize he had a regular gun and the grenade was a different thing. Got it. I was thinking I had to select the action or something. Okay, so we got a sniper and two swordsmen. Ah, but I can't can I? I can't. What the heck are you doing, Steam? And I can't use the grenade. No use is left, so I guess I need like ammo for that or something. But he's got multiple rounds for his regular shot. Alright, so we're good. That's clear, but I need to hit that. Nothing to hit above me. Let's try coming on down here. Up behind again. Dang it. It won't let me swap to her. Wait here, Wesley. I guess I could just do it this way. Oh my! I believe I heard some sort of mechanism unlock. Probably unlocked the door. Oh, that's a big boy. What's all this commotion about? We need to finish dismantling the submarine to find the core. Holy macaroni. Macaroni. That's a new one. On my honor, we will not let you tarnish our submarine any further. Inferior scrap metal creature, the ship is insignificant. The core's destructive destiny is all that matters. What's this guy's deal? What core? Prepare to be bombarded. Brace yourself, Miss Daisy. Okay. Oh dear. Okay, so we do not want to stay here, is what I'm gathering. What is this thing? Is that important? It must be. It's got a thing around it. Oh, I bet I know what that is. I bet it's a deployable cover of some kind. We currently have Daisy selected. Pardon me. Being thorough in my checking of the battlefield. Alright, I'll send Daisy up here. This guy's an immediate problem, so I will do this. He can come down here, I think. Got him in the knee. Reload. Fire in the head. Two shots to the face on Big Boy. And of course this game probably looks really simple to y'all from the beginning, but this is the beginning. There's a lot more to it than just this. I wonder if I can make a really wild shot from here. Not enough for me to see it, but I can just hit him directly, it looks like. Alright, broke the glass. We're good. I didn't even know that could happen. But that helps a lot. Okay, he needs to move. He really needs to move. Let's see, I can move Daisy over here. Move him over here. I don't like how close he is, but I'll have to deal with it. This HUD could be a little bit smaller, I'll admit. How do I turn all this off over here? It's really getting in my way. Can I do that? Can I turn this HUD off? Oh, wow, okay. That's much better. Oh, yeah, that's so much better. Okay. He's got a giant flame back. So I'm just gonna sneak on over here. And boop! Heck yeah. Commander Batterfoe. I just realized that's what his name was. Impossible! You have no idea what forces you are dealing with. I shall find you no matter where you go. Wow, that was crazy. Great diversion, crew. If I still had my gun arm, I would have been right by your side. Possible future upgrade? But while you kept them entertained, I secured the submarine. Ha ha! And here we have the menu music. There she is. An adorable little thing. They've dismantled her weapons and trashed the air tank, but she's still able to carry us home again. We'll get her fixed once we're back in business. You're bound to gain honor and glory this time, Captain. Ah, yes, of course. I can't believe it. Me sailing with Captain Quincy Leeway? Son of the legendary Krakenbane? I don't remember anyone named Krakenbane unless that was the main character of the previous game. Ah, yes, being someone's son, my greatest accomplishment. Okay. Let's just leave the past in our wake and get that keel wet instead. He really loves the haha thing. We got an anime-style verbal tick for this character, I think. I've never been much for verbal ticks in that sense. I don't really get it. Alright, seems we have an experience and leveling system. Based on that screen there. I think I remember this guy. There was him or someone really similar in the previous game. Welcome back aboard, Captain. I knew you'd save me. Instead of loitering at some bar hiding from this terrible crisis that threatens our steam-driven society. Haha, Stanwich. Glad to see you're still here. Ooh, those disrespectful diesel bots almost took the old sub apart. But luckily, they seem to be after something else than old Stanwich. Now, where are we heading, Captain? Home to Angler's Reef. We need to get back to earning some clean gallons. With the freshwater going bad, it's a good idea to stock up. Back to try to make it out on the waves. I told your legendary ma not to worry about leaving her submarine in your clamps. Sure, you've been at it for a while, and some bots are saying you ain't got what it takes. But I'm sure you'll live up to her legacy any day now. Now that I've got the sub back, there's really no excuse. My cog, little old me crewing on this mythical submarine. What luck! Adventure awaits us, along with glory and an honorable death. You must all be tired after heroically freeing me in the sub. You should look for a bar to let the crew recuperate, Captain. Hey, thanks for not leaving me while going to a bar. You should go to a bar. Right you are, Helmsbot. These waters are under Navy control, but I'm sure we'll find somewhere safe to dock. Roger that, Captain. And remember that you can always come talk to old Stan if you're wondering what to do next. It's interesting that he is, like, permanently affixed to the ceiling. Like, how does that help him exactly? Okay. We've got stuff. Sub-upgrades. Sub-equipment terminal. With the sub-equipment terminal, you can equip your submarine with weapons and modules. Ah, but I don't have any of these gems. I'm quite certain this game is not meant to be, like, a DLC-heavy kind of thing. I don't think it has any microtransactions at all, so we'll have to see. Miss Daisy displayed great character on the battlefield, Captain. It's good to have a spirited young crewmate aboard. Oh boy, thank you, sir. Splendid, Mr. Hotchkiss. Hopefully she'll be the first of many now that we're back in business. And I will be ready to give my life for all of them. Honorable to a fault, old friend. So, the previous game, the original SteamWorld Heist, took place in outer space, and our main character was the sniper instead of a crewmate. I have to wonder if that main character became the Kraken's Bane or whatever their name was, especially because that character did identify as female, if I recall. or if this is an entirely different family line. Am I excited to be aboard your submarine, Captain? It's like being inside the very pages of the tales I grew up on. Ah, well, once we've earned some gallons and fragments, we'll get her even more impressive. Shameful what the Navy bots did to her back at their impound wharf. I can still hear the call of adventure in every creak and clatter. Not like the quietly oppressive atmosphere of the Navy orphanage where I grew up. Well, I'm happy to have your chipper spirit aboard, Miss Clutch. Especially with this water crisis weighing everyone down. I won't let the Navy get me down. If they're going to dictate the law of the sea, us heroes shall have to become lawless. I can't wait to get out there and scrap something. Well, we've got some here. What is this? I've missed the creaks and clanks of the submarine, but if we try to submerge without a functioning air tank, those creaks will turn to screams. Okay, what was up with that? And I'm exploring every nook and cranny of this place. The darn Navy bots ripped this thing apart. We're gonna need some fragments to get it working again. Is that what I'm picking up there? What are those? Or are they just story spots? What is this? Mother's creepy old hunting trophy. A constant reminder of her legend. Okay, so I guess they're just story spots. What was that about the weapons being gone? Because that looks like a classic Millennium Falcon chair to me. I love it, though. Also, I cannot be the only one that thinks this looks like Samus's helmet from Metroid. Open world map. There's a thing here. The waters of West Caribbean are so clear and blue. Live stream of the universe, Captain. Yeah, it definitely is. It's definitely not just floating on a chunk of the Earth in outer space. It's definitely the live stream of the universe. If all of it turns toxic, the water crisis is going to spread to the farthest parts of the core system. That does look real pretty, though. Happy to see you back, See you back, Captain. Just keep at it. Oh, I always say. Messing up my cadence. Whatever the term is. Don't let the pressure of your mom's legacy be holding you back. I just know you'll do us all proud. Any day now. Thank you for your weighty expectations, Stanwich. You got it, Captain. If you ever need directions or a reminder of your next move, come and ask old Stan. Like right now, you should find a bar and let the crew take a load off. Alright. Scout for a bar to rest at. And here we have a new feature in the franchise. This has not been done before in these games. I forgot to mention, each game in the series, the title of the game kind of gives you an idea of what gameplay you're in for. Because like I said, the first one was SteamWorld Tower Defense. For anyone watching this on YouTube, I don't remember if I actually mentioned that after I remembered to hit record. The first one in the series was SteamWorld Tower Defense. It was a very basic tower defense game. Even had a different style of logo. After that, I believe, came SteamWorld Dig, and that one really took off in popularity. It was like it was a miniature Minecrafty little thing with a story, and it was really cool, really fun, really small. It was like $5. Great game for $5. And from there, things exploded. We have SteamWorld Dig 2, we have SteamWorld Heist and Heist 2, which Heist and Heist 2 are clearly tactical games. There's SteamWorld Quest, which I haven't played, but that's like a card battle classic turn-based RPG. I didn't play it because honestly, I'm not big on basic turn-based stuff these days. I much prefer tactical. And then there was also SteamWorld Build, which I didn't play. A lot of people thought that one was kind of mediocre. Not really my style of game anyway, but I've always liked the SteamWorld franchise, or at least admired it. I love steampunk, and I love the style and look of it all. Cool stories, too, even if they're relatively simple. Moving on. I collected something. Looked like some kind of water. There's a little house here. Heave to, you thieving marauders! That submarine is the property of the Royal Navy. I believe you stole it from us first, you scoundrels. Preposterous! The Royal Navy cannot steal. We commandeer or confiscate. Ah, avoiding the truth by using alternative words. I was just watching a comedy bit the other day about that. Now prepare for battle. The sub is in no state to fight. Evasive maneuvers. And they gave up. Gorkin's Tap House. Can I do anything with this barrel? No. I can't go off the dock either. Alright. I hear a trio of voices up ahead. Can you believe it? The Navy boarded me little boat the other day and confiscated me haul. They think they own the whole dang sea. They even had the nerve to take my submarine from me. But I got it back from them. You know, there's a Navy ship stuck in the shallows to the east. It'd be amusing if someone raided the fragments they're carrying. Fair payback for them sucking us dry. Want to ask me something? Let's ask about the water crisis. How are you handling it? Our precious water is not flowing like it used to, and my own dwindling storage won't last long. I don't know how I'll keep my engine running. I wouldn't be surprised if the Navy had something to do with it. They always keep us in the dark. Farewell. Ah, the voices are singing. Welcome to my humble establishment, my boy. Without access to clean water and clean steam, we don't get much traffic during these times of crisis. And besides, we don't even have any gear for you to spend your gallons on. Well, we just need a good place to rest before heading back home to Angler's Reef. Oh, you hear that, Hob? The good captain needs to go north to the reef. The only way out of Backwater Bay is through the Northern Strait. Heard there was a Navy warship patrolling that area. Ah, yes, we seem to have crossed their path on our way there. Say, that submarine you sailed in on looks familiar. Where have I seen it before? Well, it used to belong to my mother, the old Captain Leeway. Leeway? Krakenbane! I didn't even know she had a kid! With a pedigree like that, I'm sure a warship won't cause you any grief. You must be quite the hero. Weird, I've never heard of you. Oh, well, You're most welcome to dock here at my pier anytime. Just let me know when you want to end your day. Let's get information. Why would a Navy warship be patrolling the Northern Strait? Except for just trying to benefit from the water going bad? Well, I did hear of some sort of break-in down at their impound wharf. Fat chance of letting anyone sail Backwater Bay freely, if that's true. And that's going to make it even harder to get new stock delivered. And there's no way of getting past them? Ah, the strait is narrow, not without a fight. I just realized his fish bowl has a dead fish in it. Unless it's some kind of steam fish, and it's too small to see that it's a robot. Spending gallons! How are you going to make a living if you got nothing to sell? Oh, each day it gets harder to get hold of clean gallons. The Navy has started to patrol the bay more frequently, disrupting the flow of goods. And it's not just about dwindling profits. I dang well need it to keep my engine running. They can't expect us to run on polluted water that'll corrode our insides. Let's say farewell for now. Anything else to this place? How does it seem like it? Darn, I was hoping for a neat cameo. Anybody notice the oil, lightning, and fire spigots right there? The crew's earned some nice R&R. Yeah, you see the flame on it. Alright, seems like that's it. talk to Stanwich. Well, Stanwich, we're not getting past a Navy warship with the submarine unarmed and unable to submerge. You'll take care of it. I know you will, Captain. Just track down some fragments. Those primo pieces of scrap should be all we need to fix the equipment console. And after that, we just gotta find a set of new machine guns to install. I bet you and your crew can find both things here in Backwater Bay. Well, with all the Navy assets around. Alright, let's see what we can commandeer from those dastardly diesel bots. Off we go. Hold on, what was that over there? Ferried firearms, huh? Let's clear this out. Oh, there's a little thing over here. Got more water. I'm assuming those are gallons. What's this? Start mission. Epic swag. As long as the crew can get past any opposition on this weapons transport, they should be able to nab a suitable weapon for the submarine. Grab the submarine weapon box. Bonus, steal the 4-bot's hat. Alright. Let's see if we can get that hat. What do these do? Sniper. With powerful long-range weaponry and careful positioning, snipers prove that sometimes the best defense can be the best offense, too. No unlocks to be found. Reaper. There's no other that can match the Reaper when it comes to scrapping foes. If they can stay out of harm's way, their brutal SMG efficiency is unstoppable. Interesting that they call them a Reaper and their weapons an SMG, but okay. These 2 skills we got here? Kill shot. Passive ability. Once per turn, after shooting and scrapping an enemy, you get to shoot again. Oh, that's what that is. Automatically enabled, only available for the Reaper. Close to death. Passive ability, Reaper only. -1 HP. Reapers start with -1 health. Automatically enabled. Why would I want that? Is that just to make things tougher? This thing makes things easier, this makes things tougher. It says start, and then has a bunch of levels. We have other classes up here, it seems. Brawler, rough, tough, and able to take a beating. Brawlers employ heavy... excuse me. Heavy melee weapons to control the fight from the front lines. Boomer, with their array of explosive weaponry, boomers have a volatile path through... pave a volatile path through both enemies and environments alike. Engineer, they are as skillful at boosting their crewmates as they are resolute when firing their handguns. When the going gets tough, everyone wants an engineer at their side. And Flanker. Loot bag and unguarded enemy back alike. Rest assured that the fleet-footed Flanker will find their way there. Always ready to employ their shotgun to maximum effect. Ooh, shotguns. Shotguns are always fun. I can change hats. Flop cap. A lively cap conveying the optimistic can-do attitude. Want to sell newspapers? Try your luck on the high seas? Can do. Pickle Hob, an old but well cared for army helmet. It emits an orderly aura of loyalty and respectability. And we have the grenade. Homemade grenade. 2 explosive damage, splash damage, aim line, 1 use per mission. Excuse me. Arcing projectile that deals damage in an explosion. Full aim line. Don't shake it too hard. It's already been equipped. Okay. Let's start. I have no idea why the Navy is transporting weapons through Backwater Bay, but let's not look a gift gun down the barrel. Blast the opposition and grab us some fancy new machine guns. You got it, Captain. We shan't let these cads reinforce any Any Navy ships in our part of the Great Sea? Okay, we've immediately got trouble. Well, I think I know of a way to hit this guy. I'm going to start with him. Come over here. Oh, there's a door up here. Let's come here. Let's see if I could do something absolutely wild. Nailed it. What's up here? Okay, that's not how I planned to do that, but that worked out. There's another door over there. Don't want to open that yet. I'll go ahead and have him wait. Ow. But now I've got you. Wait a minute, I need a power shot for this guy. He's got 3 HP. Now we can come over here. I'll bring her over here. Oh, there's the hat. Hold on. Yoink. Oh, that's the 4-bot. Okay, so we got a hat, but not the hat. We need to get this hat. Which means we need to knock that hat off of his head and pick it up, probably before we beat him. Typical! Steambots won't even leave a peaceful ship artillery transport alone. Don't these fogheads get that we need weapons to keep the pirate hordes of Arctica in line? Don't forget that the Steambot mind is too simple to grasp the bigger picture, Cadet. I believe these guys are all diesel bots. That's why they're referring to the Steambots like they're a totally different species. Now scrap these grubby bots and teach them a valuable lesson. Hey, we'll show you, grubby! Pardon me. Alright. What we dealing with? This dude's got a charged up sword attack of some sort. What I'm gonna do... I'm gonna bring him down here. That looks beautiful. Oh, come on. Nailed it. Didn't take out either one of them, but I did the thing. Wow! That was very poor. As was that. Alright. Sniping spot. I'm just gonna knock that hot... Nope, didn't knock the hat off. Can I even hit him from here? Let's move him up here. Dang it, I didn't get a kill on that. Oh! So that can happen. If I move anywhere, then I can't fire. I need to deal with you before you come up and kill me. And then I can do another attack. Can I hit this guy? Probably not. But I can hit him. I got the hat! Now I need to get over to the hat. And he's exposed. That's not good. Ow. I need assistance, he says as he dies. Deal with you. Oh, I thought I'd be able to move him afterward. Because free action and all. Oh well. I'm going to reload. Let's see. And then I'll move here. Move here. I'm gonna wait. I need to get that hat. She can go all the way back here to get that hat. Perfect. Got it. And he's done. Nailed it. I still have an attack option, but I do not need it. Alright, so now I'm wondering if I actually could have beaten the boss before I got the hat, but some games you can't do that, so I didn't want to risk it. Nicely done. These machine guns will do splendidly. Ah, okay, so there's an exit mechanic. Got it. So I can probably pick up the hat after the fight if I need to. I'd be surprised if I can't, considering these revelations. Wait to evacuate. Evacuate and leave the mission. Any loot you haven't collected will be left behind. 100%. Heck yeah. Well, that just confirms it threefold. Epic swag. What could be inside? We got gallons. We got the commander hat. Does wearing this make you feel powerful, in command, or perhaps just pompous and self-important? Swordsman hat. Such flair, no one will miss your dramatic arrival with this covering the top of your head. Gallons. Gallons of clean water, the only currency of any worth in this world. And the machine guns. Machine guns 1. 2 damage, machine gun. Sides, 5 ammo, 0.1 reload time. Rapid machine gun that fires in quick bursts. Does not fire underwater. Should be enough to take down a warship. Haha, what a day. Let's head back to the bar and end it on a high note, Captain. Your crew needs to recuperate before they're ready for another mission. And it'll give me some time to patch up any damage subs taken. Okay. What's with the crew exhaustion thing? Are there any new story beats to worry about? I imagine not until we get more crewmen, at least. Also, is this... Oh yeah, this is the sub upgrade thing. Got it. Nope, I misclicked. So how's everyone in chat doing? Are y'all enjoying this so far? Welcome back, Captain. Anything new out there on the bay? The Navy seems to be transporting weapons north through here. They must be gearing up for the hard times ahead. They've been waiting for an excuse to push us down. Calling themselves peacekeepers. More like crisis profiteers. What can I do for you? The crew has earned some nice R&R. Zelda Sheik said, I'm enjoying it, quite the story. It's a very interesting story, indeed. I'm more into the aesthetics. This just looks great. I love the slight cartooniness of it all. Also, just really fun Steambot designs. It feels great to be out on the waves again. Luckily, the crew still seems to have faith in me. They see a leeway when they're looking at me. My mother's son. What would Mother think if she knew I let her sub be stolen? I'm really not doing great at being my own bot. I really should be aiming for something more grand. But with this water crisis... Gah! Someone there? Can't let the crew catch me talking like this. We have secrets. There's plot. Zelda Sheik said the creepy orb is gone. Indeed it was. And the thing that floated by was green. What? Where did Mother's trophy go? Can't say I'll miss it. It always creeped me out. Excuse me. Anything new? Anything at all? Not looking like it. Alright. Sub upgrades? No? Alright. Moving on. We still don't have everything we need to rearm the ship. Let's get back out there. Well, based on that little pointer, I'm assuming I have machine guns now, but how do I use them is the question. I need to find fragments, I guess. Stay away from me. I see that. Is there anything down here? Doesn't seem like it. And we can't swim through that. Okay. Clear out the clouds. Gadgets aground. This Navy ship has run aground amongst the cliffs. There might be some fragments to be found inside, if the crew can reach the treasure before the water crisis eats away at it. Grab the epic swag in time. Bonus, craft 3 enemies in 1 turn. Ooh. Interesting. How are we gonna do that? Probably with this. The sniper doesn't have a piercing shot. Yet. A Navy ship like this is bound to contain some fragments. Give it a good search, crew. Just hurry up and get to them before it's corroded by what's wrong with the water nowadays. We've got this, Captain. And if there's any opposition down here, we'll deal with them swiftly. Timed epic swag. This mission contains timed epic swag. You need to be quick to grab it before the time runs out. Timed epic swag chests are damaged by contaminated water and will corrode away and destroy their contents in just a few turns. Check the time left at the top of the screen. Epic swag destruction 11. It seems like that door is locked. So I imagine there's a key we need to get or something. Fantastic job steering the ship into these rocks, dimwit. Now we're stuck. Oh, blame me, will you? Maybe if you had more than 2 bolts in your... On guard, villains. What's all this? Steamboats daring to board a ship of the Royal Navy? The nerve. Let's put aside our personal grievances and show them some manners. 2 arms! Well, how do I take out 3 of them at once is the question. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. Dang it! I was aiming for that guy's head. Oh well. That's a freaking hand pan in the music. Man, I love hand pans. They sound so satisfying. Oh shoot, I got him through that. Have I always been able to do that? 3 enemies in 1 turn. Okay, so not 1 shot, just 1 turn. Got it. Well, let's go grab that. And I guess I'll send him up this time. Success! We've located some fragments. Fantastic! Grab it quickly now before it erodes away. How do you know it's even eroding? How is it sitting in water? It's in a chest, in a boat. That doesn't seem to be sinking. Sorry, I was just... Imagine having a laser pointed at your face from this close. Ah, she can't move after that. I'm gonna move him here. Kill shot. Beautiful. Hobbled. I've hindered him. Whoa! That was a long shot. Missed, though. And I'll get you. And now we're pretty much free to go, I think. I'll get that. Come up here. I'm gonna stay away from that explosive barrel in case some surprise shows up. This. Yeah, give me that. Obtain valuables. Epic swag collected. Let's get out of here. So yeah, another thing Another thing I forgot to mention about these games, though I kind of hinted at it earlier, just in passing, pretty much all of the SteamWorld games are relatively short, small games, and as such, you can get them for really cheap. They go for anywhere from like $5 to $15 most of the time, I think. This one itself, I think, was only $15. These are great games if you just want to pass the time with something light, but not something that's just like classic mobile game schlop. And I'd recommend Arknights for that, but Arknights is a little bit heavy for a mobile game. Level up. As your crew finishes missions, they gain experience in their current job, determined by which weapon they have equipped. Each new job level unlocks a set of new abilities. Excuse me. As long as a crewmate stays the same job, all of their unlocked abilities are enabled for free. Later on, you can change job and use gears to choose which abilities from other jobs to enable. Okay, I see. So I guess it's a little bit like Final Fantasy Tactics Advance, where you can change the class of the character, and any skills you have mastered can be carried between classes. But whatever class you currently are, you have all of their options available to you all at once, though in FFTA you had to like unlock them over time still. Actually, in FFTA it was it was you had to pick a job, and then you had to learn that job's skills over time, but then you could carry over into a second job and keep the skills of any previously mastered job or something like that. It was really cool, and it made it very easily overpowered. I intend to play that game on stream someday too. There's a lot I want to stream for everybody. These days, pretty much everything I like playing, I want to stream at some point. Let's continue chatter. Perfect aim. For one turn, your attacks have full aim line and reduced aim sway. Reticle eyes increases aim. Longer aim line, less aim sway. This is passive. This is active. Let's go for the passive one, because I'm doing pretty good without needing perfection. But lowering the chance of perfection is pretty nice. Oh wait, automatically enabled, so I guess I don't have to necessarily unlock everything. Okay, I have it now. War Cry. For one turn, you and allies with an Aura 1 deal +1 damage with your attacks. Crit damage. +1 critical hit damage. All critical hits deal +1 damage. Sounds good. What have you got? Fragments. So that's what these gemstones are. High quality scrap metal that can be used to upgrade your submarine and crew. We got gallons, and more gallons. This thing's kind of sick. I love it. You've gotten all that we need to rearm the sub. Now we just need to get these guns installed. Get those fragments over to the upgrade station and repair the equipment console. Man, maybe I should change my name to Yawning Man. I'm always yawning in these streams, man. Sub-upgrades. Fragments are pieces of top-quality scrap metal that can be used to upgrade your submarine. Check the upgrade console next to sub-exit. I have an idea. If I ever become a VTuber, even if I have a super basic model, I'm going to have a custom yawning animation for every time I yawn. New upgrades become available by progressing the main story. Equip weapons and modules to submarine with the equipment console in the engine room. Upgrade the sub to get more equipment slots. Submarine weapons take up direction slots in addition to equipment slots. You can only have one weapon equipped for each direction. Modules take up no direction slots. They give more passive bonuses that either increase the sub's overall capabilities, like health or speed, or they improve specific submarine weapon types. Alright, halfway there. Let's get those machine guns installed. Nothing extra. Ah, I see. Sides, roof, front. Okay. That's how it works. These can only be equipped on the sides, therefore I cannot change where it goes. That's my guess. Unless I'm understanding this wrong. Nope, I was understanding it completely right. So just for the sake of OCD, let's put that back up there. Equipped and ready. Nothing shall stand in our way now, Captain. Let's head on home, Captain. Once again, checking around, making sure there's nothing to chat about anywhere. Was that a... Sorry, I thought I saw an indicator there. I wish I could have seen the sub in her glory days. Alright, Stanwich, northward to the strait. An enemy ship bars your way. Bots of all sorts populate the seas, and sometimes ship combat ensues. Ships can have weapons mounted at the front, sides, and on the top. These weapons fire automatically when an enemy ship is near. Maneuver your submarine to line up the perfect shot and sink your enemies before they sink you. And remember, if things aren't going your way, bravely running away is always an option.
Anybody ever heard the tale of Sir Robin?
I absolutely love that reference. I was a successful captain back in the days of Guns of Icarus Online, and I would love to stream that with some folks someday. I hope to get Melee Games into it, just for even one match. Guns of Icarus Online was another fantastic steampunk game. It was a multiplayer, team-based shooter, where you get teams of 4 on airships. And I actually did really good in all 3 positions, even as the pilot. I miss it. I really miss it. That game was great. It could have been so much more, but it never really went anywhere. After it was popular for like a month, like all the YouTubers were playing it, and one big YouTuber multiplayer jam. Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, I think even the Game Grumps were in there. Then it just kind of disappeared from popularity. Zelda Chic knows the reference I made. She said, "Brave, brave Sir Robin, who bravely ran away. Home to Angler's Reef we go. Back home to Hardwater Bar to rest and prepare your next move. Ah, yes, and I'll ask Edna to take a look at repairing the sub." Well, it's off to the right here. Especially because it looks like that area up there has a current. We've got more combat coming on. There we go. What was that? Oh, that's the mission I just did. Okay. Why not? Give me that. And let's go through this dire strait pirate hideout. Is that our place? I guess not, because it's got this thing on it. What happens if we go in here? Captain, this old pirate hideout hasn't been used for years. Then no one will mind me dropping in. And perhaps the pirates left something of value before the Navy ran them off the reef. Well then. Oh, what are you doing here, Steambot? Lieutenant Squabblefrock? Okay. Remove yourself from these premises immediately by order of the Royal Navy. I'm just taking a break from the drudgery of daily life. I say, what does the Royal Navy want with some abandoned pirate lair? Oh, well, it's all official business. I'm not here looking for hidden treasure in my free time, if that's what you're pondering. All right, me neither. Yes, all above board then. Very much so. Good. If you don't have any follow-up questions, I'll let you go on with your day. Very good. Yes, very good. I'm just gonna pop on down here anyway. I'll take that. Fragments, heck yeah. Can I get in there? Can I hop off the ladder or do anything to get in there? Doesn't seem like it. Hey, buddy. I stole your treasure. It was right under your feet. Were you guys able to hear my whispering just now? Yeah? Cool. I know some recording things don't pick up on whispering, I think, so I wanted to make sure. I like the teal, that shade of green on this boat. The Dance of Death. Pirates of the Caribbean. Whatever references you want to make. It's funny that the currently ocean combat just amounts to swimming in circles. Empty lighthouse? There's a whirlpool over there. Smuggler's Run. That's a mission. Hard water, here we go. Bar and guns. Ooh. Are we about to get some character weapons? Welcome to Angler's Reef. Come on down and reel in the good vibes. New sub upgrades and +1 crew slot. More crewmates can now be recruited from bars. And more submarine upgrades have been unlocked on your submarine. We can get more machine guns. What the heck is happening in here? Please go away. We're busy here. Don't need the likes of you meddling. Excuse my friend's manners, but we really do need to focus, Captain. Hello, fellow Steambot. Steambotson. Sure. Everything alright over here? Spectacular! We fogheads sure don't have any reason to complain. Is he a diesel bot named Steambotson? Secure the knowledge that the Navy is protecting us. By order of our handsome Lord Admiral, they're even handing out free fresh gallons east of here. Oh yeah, he's a decoy. He's in disguise. Got it. Zelda said he doesn't even have steam coming out of his pipe. You're right. Though to be fair, wouldn't diesel bots have straight up black smoke coming out of their pipes? Ha, sounds like a trap. No, everyone is always saying how very trustworthy the Navy is. And it's very safe to accept clean, fresh water from them. You should go there right now. Got any questions about that free water out east? What can you tell me about the Lord Admiral? Oh, he's the most handsome and perfect bot there ever was. The Navy has gotten so much better since he arrived. After that bad business up there in the old Queen's Palace a couple of decades ago.
That was the first game.
And it is even said that he's the most precise sharpshooter since the Queen's bodyguard, Ace Pardonsworth. You got any questions about that free water out east? So you're not just a Navy diesel bot pretending to be a steam bot. No, not me. I'm a regular old steam bot just like you. Like all steam bots, I enjoy being inferior and working my manual labor. And I love getting free water to drink with my pipes. Goodness. Oh, that's a rocket launcher. I thought that was a telescope at first. We got 2 different double-barrel guns. Cool. Options, but we've only got 28 water. I can't buy any of those. Can't buy any of these either. Why can't I go in there? Oh, heck yeah! More fragments. We have 6 now. Oh, I thought I could walk on the roof. Ah, the salty breeze of Angler's Reef. Refreshing, and just a teensy bit corrosive. Ah, here's one of them. Meet the Spine from Steam-Powered Giraffe, everyone. A fantastic comedy band that has also made the music for SteamWorld Heist, SteamWorld Heist 2, and possibly some of the other games. Zelda Chic said amazing range. Yes, that's right. I showed you that video before. The Spine has some of the most impressive range I've ever seen in a singer. The guy can go from a bass to, what, a tenor in like a split second? Also, just a sick look. The Spine is one of the top 5 people whose voice I wish I had. Zelda Chic said alto or mezzo. What have you got to say, Spine? Excuse me, aren't you the Spine from that traveling band? Oh, hi. Yeah, that's me. You haven't seen my bandmates around, have you? Afraid not. I most certainly would have remembered. We're supposed to perform here soon, and I don't know where they've wandered off to. Oh well, I'm sure they'll show up eventually. The fine patrons of this place will have to make do with recordings of our songs for a bit longer. By the way, if anyone's wondering why he's called the Spine, it's because his character in their personal character lore is more of just a head and a spine that can fit into pretty much any old body. Specifically robot bodies. Basically, he's kind of like a robot parasite kind of a thing going on. Really cool stuff, though. I don't know how that would work in this universe, what with him being an actual Steambot with a pipe on his back and everything. That is not normal to his character. But, to be fair, this is the SteamWorld version of him. Good day, Mrs. Clampford, looking as chipper as ever. Well, I don't feel it. My joints are swollen and ache something awful. Now, why aren't you using your young springy hinges to earn bounties or something? Period. Shouldn't that be a question mark? Always a pleasure chatting with you. Seems to me like you should stop flapping your jaw and get out there and stop the Navy. I heard that they're transporting West Caribbean goods out to East Caribbean. My Nefbot buddy would have loved to take care of it, but he's gone missing, he has. What's happened to your Nefbot, you think? There's something's fishy going on, and my olfactory receptors know all about fish. The rest of my useless kin thinks the lad's up and left for better waters. A bunch of cogwash. But he's a stand-up lad. He'd never just leave without so much as a word. Someone's abducting steambots, mark my words. What's going on with this one? Recruit. Okay, so I can recruit this person. I do not have the money for it, though. Also, why does this person look like a walking robot cake? Are you seeing what I'm seeing, Zelda Chic? Do you see what I mean? I like a walking cupcake with legs. Can't recruit this dude either. This guy looks awesome. This dude's got a potato face. Greetings, Crank. I'm back. Your establishment is looking lovely as always. Clean. And you're still full of hot air and unrealized potential, I hear, Quincy. Oh, his first name's Quincy, then. Any idea if your mom's planning to return to our part of the world? The steambots of the sea could use a real champion. No idea. You'll just have to do with me for now. Say, is Edna around? I'm in need of a mechanic to take a look at the sub. She's out on a job, but she should be back in a few days. Instead of lazing about while you wait, you should do some bounties. The Navy's been moving in from the east and could use a bit of resistance. There are some nice prizes to claim if you can handle it. Don't fear, good barkeep. Quincy, Leeway, and crew are on the job. At least until Edna's back. An old fogey and a kid, not much of a crew. You might want to spend some gallons on recruiting. Anyway, once you've done some good out there on the reef, return here to claim your reward. Tell me more about these bounties. We've pulled together some pretty nice prizes, gallons and gear for righteous steambots. Each day you can earn bounty points out there on the waves by doing missions. When you return here, you can claim rewards based on how well you've done. But take care, bots have gone missing all over the reef lately. Zelda Sheik said, it looks like a human trying to pretend to be a robot. I assume you're referring to the cake person. Catch you later. No, they've clearly got robo-legs. Pardon me. Any idea of where Edna went? She said she had some repair work to do, that's all I know. But she's bound to be back here sooner or later. I could probably use some more bots on my crew. Luckily, you can hire bots if you've got enough gallons. If you can find some that are crazy enough to join you, that is. There are all manner of desperados hanging around bars. Look around, why don't you? That's the end of the day. Your crew's earned the rest, but I don't know why you need all this leisure, Q. Oh, there's a different dude here. One giant eye and a hinge for a jaw. Looks like a crotchety old man of a character. More a kooky old man, I guess. I'm not good at anything except shooting. But if you're in need of a mark spot, I'll happily join your crew. I mean, you got one giant eye. I bet you're great at shooting. If you could hear the bass voice that was singing just now. That one? That's the spine. I really feel that my marksmanship is worth the price. Probably the only thing about me that is. Oh. Oh, I love this guy immediately. That's a sick design. Yeah, baby Kraken Bane. Looking for a proper brilliant bot? Crowbar. What a perfect name for a crow robot. I almost said crowbot. Barbara Crowbar Crow. Oh, it's a woman. The cocky gallon hunter. Oh, they've got descriptions. Not everyone can handle the wild ride that is Crowbar. Their loss. If you want to get rich on this rough sea, you've got to keep your eyes on the prize, and this bird knows us all about the gallons, gallons, gallons. You gotta be kidding me. I don't do nothing for free. Whoops. This timid marksbot may not think very highly of themselves, but they've got a crack aim and knows how to move under the radar. Beacon Potts, the nervous trigger bot. Well, if I'd known they had descriptions and stuff like that, I'd have talked to the other two sooner. Also the fact that they seem to swap out, which I was not expecting. Can't afford any of those, can't afford any of those. Can I afford anything down there? I can afford this, if it would help me. Probably not. I don't know. Can be bought multiple times. Probably should save up for now. What's this? Armored plating. A sturdier boat's a blatantly good thing. Heavy machine gun. Longer range and higher damage but slower bursts. Zelda, she said you can only put that gun on the sides. I know that, but I'm wondering if things stack. Like, if I put can I put two of these on my boat and then have it fire twice? Because it's already fires out both sides of the boat. But probably don't need to worry about it too much right now. I've still got sub upgrades I can get. A slot for equipping additional sub-equipment. Gain 10% more gallons. Well, I definitely want that. Visit with the personal upgrade terminal, you can give your crew unique personal upgrades. That's worth 10. Okay. Alright. I guess it's off on another adventure. Alright, crew, let's go find us a nice bounty mission. Bars offer rewards in the form of bounties. Bounties are claimed using bounty points when you end your day at a bar. You earn bounty points the same way you earn reputation, by completing missions, sinking flagships, and collecting drifting chests at sea. You can repeat any of these after resting. If your submarine gets scrapped, all your bounty points are lost. Oh, good to know. I'll probably have to call it here very soon. So figuring out bounties might have to be the last step for the night. Wait. Do I not have my machine guns? Hold on a minute. Or do the aiming reticles only show up in combat? No, machine gun's still there. So probably just doesn't show up unless I'm in combat. No, wait. Didn't want to do that. This way. Yep, there we go. Fire! There we go. It's a little annoying that it's automatic. Well, I guess we'll try Smuggler's Run. Oh, and there's bounty points from this one. Some traders are holed up in a nearby cove. They need someone to distract the Navy bots at this bastion so they can sneak past without their goods being unfairly confiscated. Survive until you can escape. Alright, let's do it. Aw, we were just about to go collect our share of whatever you steambots are hiding in this cove. And now you're here to just hand it over? That sort of takes the fun out of it. No way, we're just here to distract you for a while. Seize them! Keep these bots busy so the traders outside have time to get away. These curs shall be held up indefinitely. Alarm activated. Survive for 13 turns, I guess. Well, I don't want to be anywhere near this. Go away, Steam notification. There we go. Alright. And can safely position ourselves right here, it looks like. I'll send her up to get this. Gosh, I love the hand pans, man. Such a satisfying sound. Dang it. Uh-oh. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna come up here and grab this. I really should not stay there. Is it gonna bounce off of him and blow up that thing? No. Okay, I'm good. You're a dunce. Cancel that. Wow, they walked right by me. Okay. I'll move here. And shoot you in the face. And you can come and get this. Oh, did I get the last one? I guess I did. What's in here? Ah. I can punch this guy? What'll that do? Melee attack. Total damage 2. Oh, heck yeah. Don't mind me, gents. I'm just gonna... There we go. You missed. I think this is the ideal place for her. Reload. I'll move one space. Dang it. I was hoping I could shoot around the corner, but I guess that's not a corner there, is it? Well, it is a corner. It's a solid corner is the problem. Nailed it. I'm gonna punch ya. You're a dunce. Oh, heck yeah. Hold on. Beautiful. I hit the other two. Goodness, what a bounce. Hey, I hope you don't mind if I just give you a little acupuncture. Ballistic acupuncture. These shots don't ricochet, I believe. Do they? Maybe they do. Well, not the way I wanted it to. Ow. 5 more turns left. Deal with this guy. Not worthy. Oh my gosh, so many sword boys. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. You get up here now. And you can move over here. Such an idiot. Okay, hold on. Ah, only one of them moved. I'm sure some of you can already see what my plan is. That's not gonna work. I'll have her wait. I shot the hat off. I was aiming for the head. Oh, well, I'll get you too. Cutting it a bit close there, buddy. Theoretically, I should move over here. I'm trying to get more than one guy in the middle. Okay, he broke the barrier. We're good. That's not good. That's also very not good. Now I just have a sniper. Oh dear. My plan has backfired. That would be dangerous. Can I come up here? What's this gonna do? Oh dear. Come on, get down there. Heck yeah! Oh, but I did it. Yeah, I don't know if you can tell. I was gonna drop these things on a bunch of them, but I couldn't get more than one in position. That's the last of the trader ships in the clear. The Navy won't be doing any pilfering today. Now get back aboard the sub. Right away, Captain. Oh, I gotta get down there now. I'm just gonna book it. Oh, I only got 2 stars because there was a casualty. Gosh dang it. Got a new SMG, though. Won't put the fear of COG in your enemies, but it won't leave them asking for more. Boots, better grip will get you far, plus a movement. Gallons, gallons, gallons. Splendid work, crew. Let's return to the bar to claim our prize. And if you see our see if our wayward mechanic has returned. I'll have to tackle that on my own time, I guess. Hope to get that 3rd star. Okay, so there's no permadeath in this game. That's good to know. I've got 58 of these now. Can I get anything in here? No. Can I get anything up here? I can get these two things. What are these? Reinforced plating. Rusty and a bit rough, but it's more resilient than nothing. Plus 2 HP. Knuckles. Plus 1 melee damage. Plus 1 damage to armed and unarmed melee attacks. Works just as well clamp held as strapped to a hammer. Strapping brass knuckles to a hammer. Can't say I've heard of that one. Not bad, Q. Didn't think you had it in you. When you want to end your day, I've got some nice rewards for you to choose from. What about Edna? Isn't she back yet? She should have been back by now. That's another steambot gone missing. It's all very worrisome, but I did overhear the two mysterious bots over there whisper about looking into it. If you think you can help out, you can start by asking them what they know about it. I don't like talking to them myself. The coughing one is very unpleasant. Well, leave it to me, my good bot. We can't have our best and only mechanic go missing like this. Too bad your hero mother isn't here. She'd take care of this trouble in a jiffy. Your crew's earned the rest, but I don't know why you need all this leisure, Q. Each unspent star at the end of the day will be converted into 3 gallons. Or we can buy 10 gallons, we can buy 2 fragments, buy a repair kit, which is, I guess, a heal kit. Heal 2 to yourself or nearby ally. It ain't magic, but it is basic repair tools. Spend 3 to get each of these sidearm. 3-shot damage, 2 uses per mission. Secondary weapon attack that does not end your turn. Never hurts to bring it back up. That's actually really nice. Or we can get 50 gallons. Crossbow. 4-shot damage. Does extra damage, but the bolts don't bounce off the walls. Well, I don't get an arrow for those bolts anyway, so that's fine. Young bots and their fancy bullets, it's way overdue for arrows to make a comeback. A small part of me agrees. So now hold on a minute. Because if I can buy 50 more gallons... 3-shot damage, 1 critical hit damage. Requires reload after firing. The balance might be perfect, but it's a lot more precise than it. Might not be perfect, but it's a lot more precise than a shotgun. What about this? That's a shotgun. Okay. Best up close and personal, and even more unpleasant than one of those power clamp shakes. It's a power clamp shake. I guess each of these are for the 6 different classes. I'll take the sidearm. That sounds like a great emergency tool. Especially for the sniper that has to reload all the time. Good on you, Captain. Standing up to the injustices of this great sea. Your mom would be proud if she saw you now. Well, how about we put the fruit of that labor into something useful? Golly, can we make room for more mates? Oh, we should also reserve some gallons for purchasing better gear. Boosting the ship and the crew's never a bad idea, Captain. What was that? What was what? There's something scuttling around the piping. Probably just the old sub getting comfortable after being landlocked. Let's head out and fight that good fight, Captain. Yes, good thinking, Housebot. I did not see where the glow was this time. Who's this fella? Sola. The deep has spoken to me. It told me that I must join Krakenbane's crew. Zelda Sheik said it was above the upgrade station. That might be why I didn't see it. It probably blended in with the green light there a little bit. Krakenbane's my mother. I mean, I'm her son. Good enough. The water flows down through generations. Sola Soul Fathom. From the strange and crushing depths, Sola has surfaced with urgent tidings. Even though it can be hard to understand the meaning of her words, Miss Fathom is sure to be a capable addition to the crew. The Mystical Aquanaut. Cool design, I like it. This one's an engineer. I will wait until the deep comes to me. Well, this dude looks kind of awesome. He reminds me of one of the best side characters in Rurouni Kenshin, a sword collector. Wow, you're Krakenbane's son, right? Awesome! I'm also awesome! You should have me join your crew. His name's Tristan. No, Tristan Torque. Possibly the least clever name in the game, I have to think. Tristan has turned his ample free time and penchant for single-minded focus into pure awesome. Dedication, exhilaration, expectations. This cool bot's got it all. Everyone can see that, right? So both of them are engineers by default, apparently. You don't know what you're missing, Cap. Wait a minute, I can recruit one of them now. Alright, I'll let my chat decide. Wait a minute, were there different abilities between them? Eldritch Beam, a mysterious device Sola has found in the depths. Fires a piercing projectile with full aim line, reduce cooldown by 1 each time Sola scraps an enemy. This ability must first be trained in the submarine's personal upgrade terminal. Piercing projectile with full aim line. 10 turn cooldown, but cooldown is lessened by the number of kills I get with it. Also, isn't Eldritch Beam like a super move from D&D or something? Always prepared. Repair items can be used as free actions. Whenever Tristan heals someone else, Tristan also heals 1 damage. That sounds really good. I could use some healing. I think I'll take Tristan first. Radical! Sorry about that, Sola. I'll hire you later. Please go away. We're busy here. Don't need anyone meddling. Busy trying to find out why steambots are going missing, I hear. I've got a crew and a submarine. My meddling could be useful. We know who you are, Captain Liwei. And yes, we are looking for the missing steambots, but we don't need help from a washed-up pretender riding his mother's coattails. We're handling this. There are a lot of other things you could be helping out with in Angler Reef, Captain. Now that I think about it, I might know who these two are. Maybe. There's vague memories that might align with the builds of these two characters. And off you go before you stumble into something you're not ready for. Alrighty then. Let's talk to you. Whoa, check this place out. Everyone's so awesome. If we had a coolest bot competition, I'm sure we'd all win. That's really supportive of you, Tristan. Not that that's a real thing, right? No, it is not, but I appreciate your enthusiasm, kid. Alright. This might be my first crew, but I've read Rack Rail's Guide to the Martial Arts Abridged like 10 times. The abridged version? I can't wait to try out some cool stuff. I'm sure I'll excel at all of it. New cool stuff, my bad. I've been training to join a legendary crew like this for a long time. My whole life, basically. Let me join the next boarding party and I'll showcase some of my incredible skills. Just remember to stick to the mission strategy and I'm sure you'll do great. Strategy? Sure thing. Crew this cool, I'm sure we've got it covered. Heck yeah, I like this guy. It's an honorable thing to help our fellow bots here on the reef, Captain. Indeed, old friend. Let's show everyone that the Leeway crew is a force to reckon with. We'll teach those mysterious cloaked bots not to disrespect our captain. They can't just go around saying you ain't got what it takes to assist them. They are a strange pair, Captain. Taking on the task of finding the missing bots is a sign of true honor. That said, I do find it strange that they feel the need to hide their countenance. Yes. Whatever their true motivations, we need all the information we can to get help. We can get to help bots around here. Bah, those cloaked bots think I'm a nobody. They don't even know me. Sure, I might not be my mother, but I'm not a complete waste of space. Don't worry if everyone thinks you're just a lazy failure, Captain. At least old Stanwich knows you've got your ma's fire burning in your furnace. Well, I don't know. You're right about there being lots of other trouble out here on the reef, though. That's a spirit, Captain. There's plenty of Navy bots wreaking havoc. Yeah, I'll show them all I'm not a bot to disregard. Let's head out and show that Navy that they can't do whatever they want on our reef. That ought to show those mysterious bots they're fools for not believing in you. Well, this is one of those games where the story just kind of keeps going and going between all the missions. But of course I can't get through the entire game tonight. It's probably not that kind of game. And I gotta go to bed at some point. I don't know when I'll bring this game back, but I'm really enjoying it. I've just got a heavy backlog and I really need to deal with it. But, for now, I think I should call it here. So thank you everyone so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you would like to see past content that I've made, my YouTube is in my Twitch profile, where you'll also find a link to my Discord if you would like updates on future streams, or if you just like to chat. If you're watching this on YouTube, my Twitch profile is the Winter Prince 52. And with all that said, have a good night, everyone.